Start with Jason Kersey with The Athletic and then go to Eric Bailey. Jason?
Yeah. Hey, Nick, I think everybody has seen how well the defensive front is played in terms of tackles for loss and things like that. How much do you credit Jamar Cain for that? And can you talk about what has made him such an effective coach for you guys?
I think he's done a really good job just because he's teaching us more of, technique, angles, and, just, being more efficient when we're playing. And, it's helping us, make plays in the backfield, being very disruptive on the field. So, he's done a lot of great things, since he stepped through that door and just developed everybody in that group to where we're all, starting to make plays now. So.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, Eric Bailey and then Ryan Aber.
Sorry. Hey, Nick. I was just wondering. We have not officially heard when Ronnie Perkins will return to the field, but when he does, how much of an impact player do you expect him to be on defense, and just how hungry do you think he is to start his football season?
Oh, I think he's going to be very effective, especially since when he's been waiting for a long time to come play now. So whenever that day does come, he's going to be 100% everywhere on the field. Just trying to make plays. He's going to have a lot of fire in him. It's been a long time since last year. So, I know he can't wait to, get out there and, just play with his boys again. So,
thanks, Nick.
Ryan Aber and then Joe Bettner.
Yeah, Nick, going back to Jamar, what was it like getting to know a new coach during this season with all the differences and challenges there? And how did Jamar's either personality or things that he did sort of help facilitate that process of getting comfortable with the new coach?
Yeah, Coach Kane is just a naturally funny guy. He's always finding a way, make us laugh. But, at the end of the day, when it's off the field, he knows how to make us, come together, be a good group. But when it's on the field, it's, down to business. He's going to teach us the right things, the right technique, right alignment, what the offensive tackle on the other side likes to do, keys, from the guard that will help us, know if it's a run or pass, stuff like that. So he's just really good at, helping us on, on the field, but he's also a great person off the field, and I feel like a lot of us can relate to him.
Appreciate it, Nick.
Joe Bettner and then Bob Prisbillo.
Nick, you obviously came in with a different defensive coordinator and then switching over to Alex. Can you just tell us a little bit about what that transition to his scheme, his culture was like, and how you feel like maybe obviously I'm sure you felt like you fit in coming to OU, but how much you fit into what Alex Grinch is trying to do with the defense?
Coach Grinch, he came in with the mentality, just nothing else really, just not worrying about anything, just worrying about speed on the field. And, knowing, where I come from in South Florida, that's all we, have around there. Play just a bunch of fast guys just running around the field. So I felt like I had a great opportunity to fit in this defense. So, I was very happy, when he came in and he was telling us, I really got excited because, especially with a lot of the guys that run in this team, I felt like we had a lot of potential to make this defense work. And, him just coming in, bringing a new mentality, to this program, it was just really good to have. And, I'm happy he's here.
Thanks, Nick.
Bob Prisbillo and then John Hoover.
Yeah, Nick, how has the emergence of Perrion Winfrey made the game easier for guys like you and John Michael Terry?
Oh, Perrion's probably like one of the most disruptive guys we have on our D-line. I feel like he's in the backfield almost every play. He has the swim move that I feel like just works every time. And, it helped us a lot because, flushes the quarterback out or, it just causes a lot of disruption, makes running backs bounce outside, help us get TFL. So, Perrion's presence in the middle has really helped us a lot. And, he's doing a great job and he's going to keep doing that, I feel like. So.
John Hoover and then James Hale.
And Nick, wondering maybe what you've seen from Jordan Kelly this year, coming back from that knee injury last year, just wondering how he's kind of grown. He really flashed, it seemed, on Saturday.
Jordan, he was a guy that came in my class and, from the beginning, like you can always tell, like that was a kid, like whenever he did get his chance, like, he was going to show out. So, I'm just happy for Jordan. He made a huge play for us on Saturday. And, I know he's going to keep doing making more big plays with the more opportunity he gets. So, I'm really proud of Jordan the way he's playing right now.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
James Hale and then Garen Emig.
Nick, Texas Tech, they've got a lot of history throwing the ball, but this is a different coach in Matt Wells and what they're doing. What's your thoughts on their offense and their offensive line, which you got to get by to get that sack on Saturday?
Overall, their offense is really good. They have a really good running back. The quarterback I actually played Little League ball with, so I've known him since,
Oh, you did?
a little kid. So it's good to be going against him. And then offensive line, they're a really good group. They play really well together. We're going to have a big challenge in front of us. So, we're just looking forward to the opportunity of playing these guys on the road.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, Garen Emig and then Joey Helmer.
Nick, a little off course here, but I wanted to take you back to some comments you made at the beginning of the season about the importance of voting. You mentioned that, and with the election now less than a week away, I was hoping if I could get you to readdress that and whether you in fact will be voting in the general election for the first time this year.
Oh yeah, I'll most definitely be voting, and I see a lot of guys on the team, they're going on social media making it a big emphasis. So we're not backing off of everybody trying to get everybody to vote, because everybody's vote matters. And it doesn't matter who you vote for, just everybody's vote matters. My mom has been telling me every day, make sure you register, blah blah blah. I'm already registered, and she's still telling me to this day, like, just in case she doesn't believe me. But it's really huge that everybody gets out there and votes. And best believe we have players on this team doing their best job to put that on emphasis on social media, or whether it's people on campus.
Very cool. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Joey Helmer and then Keegan Renault.
Yeah, you guys are in the top 15 right now, third down defense. How much you guys pride yourselves in getting off the field on third down?
Really, we take a lot of pride in that. Coach Grinch calls those key downs, and we know that's a easier way to get that ball back to our offense. So no matter how we do it, whether it's a takeaway or on third down, we're just trying to find ways to get the ball back to our offense and let them do what they do. So that's really our mindset when we go on that field when it's third down.
Okay, Keegan Renault and then Parker Thune.
Yeah, Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when you came in that they had you moved inside to inside linebacker, and then now you're back on the edge. I was curious, maybe what was – I believe you're probably more comfortable on the edge. What was that move back to the edge like, and just how has that helped you grow?
Yeah, when I first came in here, they had me as Sam backer, and it was kind of tough. Like I played in space a little bit in high school, but it was still kind of adjustment because I was mostly off the edge. But once Coach Grinch came in and he put me back, back on the line of scrimmage, playing that rush backer position, I just felt more naturally comfortable because that's really what I've been doing all my life, and I just really enjoy it more. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to make plays at that position. So.
And then what from last year to this year has helped you elevate your game? It seems like you've taken a huge jump.
I would definitely say, having a better eye in film. Last year I was just watching plays just to watch plays, and now I'm actually looking like, okay, what does this guy like to do with his hands? What does he like to do, like with setting and stuff? Just little stuff like that. So I feel like that's been helping me, and Coach Kane has also helped me with film and stuff too. So I feel like it just goes hand to hand with each other, and I feel like that's the reason why I'm playing a little better this year.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, Nick, just a couple more. Parker Thune and then Kerry Murdoch.
Yeah, Nick, curious. You guys had 2 sacks over the course of your first 2 Big 12 games. Over the last 2, you guys have 9. Is that just part of the natural evolution of this pass rush, or do you feel like something tangibly changed?
I feel like it's more, the coaches were really on us, about getting more pressure and not being block magnets. Because, if in the first, few games, he felt like we weren't making enough plays up front. So, we definitely took that challenge on, and, you see what we're doing now in these last couple of games. So, I definitely think, that they fueled us a little bit, and, it doesn't stop there. We just got to keep making them. It'll only help our defense, and make us better. So, it all starts up front, and I feel like we just got to keep doing a good job at, getting good pressure, being in the backfield.
And last question, Kerry Murdoch.
Nick, hey, last time we talked to you, you were talking about, Isaiah Thomas coming off the field against Texas and what that meant to you. Nobody ever really talked about him coming into the season, about how special he could be. I'm curious from your perspective, what's special about Isaiah as an athlete, maybe on and off the field, or just in the workroom?
Off the field, Isaiah is probably the funniest guy on the team. But, on the field, you can just see, like, from last year to this year, he just made such a huge jump. And I give credit to him and Coach Ken because Isaiah's put in the work. And then you see Coach Ken, he's doing a really phenomenal job just, producing and, getting a good development in all of us. You can see, like, a lot of our games have just changed so much since last year. So, give props to both of those guys because, they both work hard. And now you're seeing the production for both of them on the field. So I'm really, happy for Isaiah.
Hey, he's such a long guy. Is there kind of some athleticism that surprises people with him too?
Yeah, he's sneaky athletic, and a lot of people, think, just because you're big, you can't really just come around the edge like that. Isaiah's a guy, like, obviously the Texas play, he came around, did a little hand swipe, and, dipped off the edge. And you don't see a lot of guys that size doing that. So Isaiah's really athletic for his size and for his weight. So, and that's just because of the work he put in, all summer, all quarantine. And you see the results now. So